And we have some halftime statistics. Both teams are not really shooting that well, but 50% nowadays is really hard. 45% for Alaska, 42%. But too many free throws given up by Ginebra to Alaska, 17 as compared to only 8 attempts for them. So doon lang malaki na diferensya. Also a lot of turnovers resulting in 17 points para sa Alaska. Again, there's an 11-point differential there. Ginebra had good command of this game, had an 8-point lead twice, but just couldn't put it to the 10-point mark. And then Alaska came with a big burst doon sa second quarter, led by Diamond Simpson, quarterbacking of L.A. Tenorio, and they had a couple of 3-point plays for both players. You see Simpson with 14, Baggio with 8, Tenorio with 7, Eric Menk 13 points, Ambers with 9, and he had 6 early. Hatfield at 7 early, finished the half with 8, however.
Always a good game when these two rivals are on the hardwood, regardless of where the venue is. But today they seem very much here in Cebu, and if you want us to join the action, I think we're just clearing up the area of our friends who will be the recipients of the wheelchairs. These are, nila ko nakita wheelchair na ganito, ha? Medyo, at least bright and colorful naman.
Yeah.
Diba? Parang hindi feeling may sakit ka talaga.
Alam ko mahal yan because when my late daddy got ill, I had to, Alan and I had to be the one to get the wheelchairs for him from time to time. So my brother Alan, anyway, so alam natin ang value niya sa mga tao, especially yung na-disabled niya. Crowd getting a little bit bigger there. Still a lot of good-looking Cebuanos. Yeah.
Yes, and the fans are fans as they try to stay cool in the summer heat. And pleasure to be with you wherever you are on this Saturday evening. If you're Alaska, you're okay. Who should have more adjustments here? Of course, the team that the rivals starting thinking.
Well, I think Ginebra, first of all, they have a lot of problems with their big men in foul trouble. Apat si Yancy, tatlo si Eric Menk. So problema na yan para sa kanila agad.
There's a crawling shot by Johnny Vance. And Alaska getting away with that now, 7.
Jeff Ambers is not the guy who can guide somebody at the post. He's a wing player. So, pag na-post yan at hindi pagtutulungan ng mga ibang Ginebra, may problema talaga sila.
Yeah, that's such a valuable insight because there are some players who just know how to play the post. There's a chase down. Good decision not to take one more dribble.
Well, so far we have not seen any ducks because syempre nag-aalangan yung mga player, baka madulas. You might land coming down na madulas ka. Nako, todas ka.
And you can see even on your screens how big the space is. It's not a big piece of real estate from the baseline all the way to the support under the basket.
So they need a new collision.
Oo naman.
Batting ako dyan eh.
Agree ako dyan. Alam mo, a good infrastructure in any town for that matter spills over. Alam mo nang tayo si multi-purpose center. They become useful for many things after basketball.
Itong lugar na ito is only the capacity of the crowd here at the most siguro pwede kahit punong-punong would be only about 6,000. You really don't have to build a very big one. Anything that's close from 4,000 up to 6,000-7,000 capacity, okay na yan. Pero good collision, air conditioning unit, okay na yan.
Designed for a TV coverage.
Maraming mayaman dyan sa Cebu. Naghahanap lang ng lugar na mapupunta na maayos.
Okay. 54-47 po ang ating score. Alaska, as Dr. J pointed out, overtaking Ginebra in the second quarter after the Gin Kings managed to establish 2 8-point leads that didn't last very long. In the meantime, inside you go. This is where everybody wants to be in.
Basta sa kanila, magaling talaga magtapos si Rico. But they have to use Rico now because their other 2 big men are both in foul trouble. They're not just Billy Mamarulo. So, mas may kumpiyansa sila sa paglalaro ni Rico.
It's been a while since Mamarilla's been on the floor. And the interior we go, the quick jump hook, no connection, ball is loose, and secured by Enrico Villanueva. The ball, however, the passer is a bit lazy.
Parang ang bagal ng dating ng bola kasi sa nagpapass break. Enrico has to give up the foul. tried to fast break pero ang bagal ng dating ng bola doon sa outlet.
Hindi ba nasalubong yung receiver? Hindi nasalubong.
Well, inaantay niyang dumating sa kanya. It's also a cardinal rule.
Yun ang sinisigaw ng coaches no?
Salubungin mo, especially kung weak ang pass. So you can see naman And Diamond Simpson going to the free throw line. Led his team in the first half in points. I like her hair. I like his hair also, pero I like her hair better.
Oo naman. Oo naman. Stay cool in the heat, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. He's a shining diamond with 18.
He's really beginning to dominate to show what kind of import he was. And Alaska spoke highly of him before they got him.
Saka sa loob, sa labas siya umarangkada na. Kick in does not work. And the rebound is controlled by Toss.
This is the biggest lead of the ball game here for Alaska right now at 7 points, 56-49.
Good steal. However, it's batted from behind. JJ goes up, bump.
And an offensive foul called against him.
Okay, that's it. Didn't look that way initially.
Pero dyan magaling si LA.
Okay.
Nag-i-establish tapos mabangga mo ng konti. Talagang pinakikita niya. Inilipat siya si Yayo Alcoseba, famous coach, counselor now in Cebu. The other one is counselor in Batangas. Hindi ko to yan. Baka maniwala sa kaysa si Willie Marshall. Yan ang partner natin, media bureau consultant, chief ng PBA. Handyman ni Commissioner Sammy Barrios yan.
Yes, indeed. That is gonna help Ginebra because they haven't been hitting it all that well from long distance in the course of the tournament.
Sabi ni Kadiwa, malas yata itong tanggalin
nga natin.
Ito, swak ang sinira ni Martin Iwa.
Buti pa yung binibini doon sa stand. Yung headband niya, working, This is on the ground. Here comes Barangay Ginebra trying to get in even closer. Down by 4. He might be looking for Kadiwa.
He certainly will.
No, he don't. Doesn't go the other way. Close range. Voila. It's on the ground. Wilson, I think, surprised that the ball was in his hands. Turn around by Baguio. Familiar move.
I think he really played in Cebu for a while before coming to UST. So, familiar siya dyan. Actually, dyan, magaling siya dumangdos.
Rejected from behind, and the ball will stay on the side of Barangay Ginebra.
Well, a 6-point lead here for the Alaska Aces, but plenty of time in this ball game. Third quarter, 8:28 left. This is the Phoenix Fuel PBA on tour.
And all our games out of time, presented by Phoenix. The shot now he's beginning to feel it. Yeah, I think you're right about the headband.
Tanggalin na nga natin. Naiilang yata.
LA. Scoop shot. A little too far from the basket. Forward pitch. Ambrose goes up. No ball to work with.
Pag-isisang kami dito. Ito, sikaw na tao. Sabi mo, hindi ako sisira. Ano kayo?
Humingi ng timeout,
Humingi ng timeout si Coach Steve from behind. Telling him to call the timeout. Ang inaano niya though, yung drive ni LA, parang feeling niya may foul. Pero I think in the context of the game that he has been in, the way it's been called, pwede na yung mga ganun drive na let go.
Let's hang on to the air for the time being. It's an official's timeout. Although it looked like LA was making the signal,
Baka may problema.
Clock.
Hindi, nagdudugo yata.
Parang infection control a bit.
Baka nagdudugo yung ilong ni LA dyan.
No, I've seen LA also.
Baka natamaan siya nung drumite siya. Kaya sumigaw siya ng foul Sumigaw siya ng malakas.
Parang injury timeout, Like kagabi, we had that also with Mike Cortez, actually. Now, pinalitan na si LA so that the game can proceed and continue briskly. 58-54 is our current score, ladies and gentlemen. Sa mga nanonood dito sa Visayas, Maayong gabi ka rin yung tanan. Katanaw sa aton sa Bacolod, Iloilo, and other parts of Mindanao. Maayong gabi dira sa inyo. Ritas, Sugbo, 58-54, turnaround shot. That'll go in.